Hello there. Hello there. Yeah, boy. How's it going? Actually, I should do this. Alright. Man, you just have so many guys over here. Too much. Damn it. Looks like I'm gonna lose my motorized. Electric Boogaloo time? Wait, what? Why Electric Boogaloo time? Usually that's you know, Khanate 2 Electric Boogaloo, but we never had a Khanate 1. Or, oh, right, technically we did. I'm not sure if you're talking about this, but yeah. Well, technology. Power armor scavenging decisions. Huh. That ain't great. Hey, Juge. Salve, Marco Polo.
You're dead now.
Come va la serata?
Let's go. I'm gonna blow you to pieces. All right, it's on now.
You know, this was going a lot better just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, good luck.
La Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. Alright,
Shit, I gotta go find something to take the edge off.
Oh, Area 51. Hello. Right, that's their capital. Oh crap, he's actually heading for New Vegas.
Hey, got new jet? What?
That's not good. Oh god. He's getting more troops into there. Get an LS. Yeah, okay, so Jacob's down. We surrounded that. Very good. So at least some of their troops are getting caught out of position.
Alright, it's on now.
Right, what was I doing? Power of wards. +5 political power gain. What are your objectives as the cons? Well, I definitely want to take over essentially all the people that I have claims on, which I have mostly almost finished. I need to just finish off the Sky Reavers very quickly, and then that's gonna be
I don't have time to talk.
that's gonna be the end of that. Then afterwards, well, I'd kind of like to survive Kaiser and the NCR. Of course, I can ally with Kaiser, but we'll see. I feel like though, yeah, for now it's all relatively normal. This is all good. Kaiser's Legion. Yeah, Kaiser's Legion. That's actually how you pronounce Caesar. It's Kaisar. Because Latins were weird people. And they wrote in a weird way. And we changed, we gradually changed in Italian the way that we say these words, but that doesn't change the fact that the Latins had a particular way to say them. Right, hold on. Okay, I can do the anti-tank. Can I do the recon company? No. How much do you know about football in Italy? Not that much. I used to be a fan when I was young, but not anymore. I don't really keep it up as it may. That's you. Now, do we need trade? We are exporting a lot of metal. Kaiser, just giving us how much? 9. So actually having trade is not bad. Actually having trade would not be bad. Are you going to do more Kaiserreich reviews for other countries? Yes, of course. Something that I enjoy. In case you haven't seen, there's one up right now for the American Union state. I feel like the next one that I'm going to do is going to be either something in Central America or the Pacific states. Or just the good old United States. I guess I might go have that up to a poll or something. But who knows. The Bitter Springs Massacre has occurred. Man, what is this Bitter Springs Massacre? I guess that it's... That might be... That might be dependent on us joining up with, yeah, like the Legion or something. So maybe let's get the Kaiser's advisor over here, because that's gonna increase our war support. Oh, we definitely need stability though. So yeah, we need those two things, stability and war support. I guess I should focus on that.
You dirty coward.
What team did you support? I supported Juventus. Because of course.
You're gonna regret that.
And my local team, obviously. Back then I lived in the little tiny town of Modena, which means that I supported the local team. Man, the Sky Reavers, like we crushed them earlier on, but now they're coming back, which is kind of scary actually. They're about to cut us off. They have cut us off.
I need a fix. It's over. Fine by me. Let's do this shit.
Pelly's America is not a good place to live. Yeah, no. No, it isn't. Crap, I don't have enough command power to do a last stand, which right now would be very, very useful to stabilize the front line in one way or another. Okay, he's gonna let me reoccupy this. Very good. Let's see if we can get an encirclement maneuver.
You dirty coward. What can I do for you?
Alright, encirclement incoming.
Let's do this shit. Man, I gotta cut back on that buff.
Okay, here we have reached our forts, which means that it's right now a little bit easier to do our job of defense. Alright.
It's on now. Let's go. Like I give a fuck. Let's do this shit.
Damn, he just really destroys my troops.
What's up? Like I give a fuck. I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
Oh crap.
What can I do for you?
Especially not if you are any kind of minority, as we probably saw. Yeah, right now it is the infantry that is destroying me, so I think that investing in flames is going to be a good decision.
Down here?
Alright.
Got the jet. Need anything else? What's up? Fine by me.
Oh damn. This is not looking good. You hear that an Iraqi player was invited to Juventus. Actually, had no idea. That's great though. There's actually a lot of North African and Arabic players that are starting to become famous and, you know, popular. That's after like that ain't good. It's after basically last decade you had an influx of African players. So, you know, always good to see. Papa Khan. Yes, of course. Of course, Papa Khan. Doing his thing.
Anything else I can do for you?
Alright, let's check out the overall big picture.
Anything else I can do for you? Let's do this shit. Oh, it's on, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh no! Stupid game. It's crashing. Of course it is. Of course, of course. Because what else is new? Hearts of Iron 4 crashing. What caused this? I haven't had a crash in this mod since like forever. What's Modena's rival team? It depends. Usually it's just Bologna, which is the place I live in now. But often enough, they are very much belonging to different leagues. Except for like a few years. A few years ago, there was just a very tiny like moment in which they were both in A series, which is the top league. What the? What? No, I don't want to log in. I want to bloody play the game. And the other one would be Reggiana, which is the next town over. But that team is generally a lot weaker. So yeah, there's also kind of the problem there. The third one, and perhaps the most relevant one, is Sassuolo, which is a tiny town that's administratively within the province of Modena. Or, yeah, province. However, Sassuolo is actually a very rich place, and they're home to all kinds of industries. So they have really wealthy patrons, so while it's actually not like the most... Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean you're missing mods? Why am I missing mods? Oh, colored icons. Oh well, who cares? This is, well, it's not like that big of a town. It's definitely less important as a whole. But since they've got money, they can build a much better team, actually. So right now, the small town is in A series, while the actual, you know, city is not. It's in B series. Or sorry, it's actually worse than B series because the whole team essentially went bankrupt. So yeah. And I'd really love to use some Last Stand right now. I feel like it would help. Anyway, I need to change around how my production's working, because I'm producing a lot of machine guns, but not a lot of normal guns, and I'm having problems with normal guns, not with machine guns. So yeah. Happy nearly Chinese New Year. Yeah, it's about to come. Okay, I already had the anti-tank support. Any more China reworks videos that you will upload? Yes, of course, I will upload more China rework videos. We'll just have to be patient. Whenever there is like a chance to upload something, I will.
Man, I gotta cut back on that
Oh, alright. I love that. Love that a lot. Come on, kill him.
Anything else I can do for you?
Oh my god, no. That's not good. So he's not gonna die.
You'll bleed, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You ready to die? You ready to die?
Oh crap.
It's on now. Anything else I can do for you? You better get out of here. It's good for you. You're dead now. I'm gonna make
Oh
you
crap.
scream.
That is not good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the encirclement this time.
Gotcha.
Come on, just kill that motorized. How hard could it be to kill one motorized division? How annoying.
I think I need a fix.
Wait, all of the Chinese provinces and Mongolia will get a rework. Yeah,
Fine by me.
Mongolia will get a rework, and every Chinese state, warlord, and province, you know, all of them will get reworked. Okay, it's just, yeah, seems like it's just not gonna work. So, never mind, no more Old World Blues. Fine, whatever, game. Don't want me to play that, I'll play something else. I guess I could play some Kaiserreich or something. Or actually, there is that new mod that has reached like maximum popularity on the Steam Workshop. It's called Iron City of Hate, and it's basically like a kind of fantasy mod. It's supposed to be. It's like really alpha, but I don't know. Maybe I could try to play that. Because seems like Old World Blues doesn't want to be played. Jesus Christ. Or, I mean, what else could I do? In terms of mods. If you have any suggestions, come up with them. Because Old World Blues ain't getting played today. So actually, time to change the title. Capo Tipo. Really retarded. Haha. Ha 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 ha. There's always Millennium Dawn. Oh, yeah. There's Millennium Dawn, there's Kaiserreich, you know, there's all these mods. Kaiserreich or Riot. I mean, what could I play for Kaiserreich though? Oh well, let's do Kaiserreich. Sure, why not? Yeah, fine. Hashtag, let's go. Did you wait, you actually see that? Oh, well, I mean, like, see, the problem with it is that there's no how do you say it? There's no way to actually delete for a start. There's no way to actually delete a mod once you have subscribed to it. So if you just want to try it or something, you just subscribe to it, it downloads it, goes into the launcher. The way you delete it is you go to the Steam Workshop page, and from the Steam Workshop page is not actually the Steam Workshop page in Steam, in the Steam client. It is the Steam Workshop folder in your Hearts of Iron 4 like documents folder or something. And from there you find like, oh god, what is it that you find? You find like all the mods are stored in folders that have codes. And you need to find which mod has which code and delete it. The mod folders are not actually like, they don't actually have the name of the mod on it, which is aggravating. Also, game's being retarded. Seems like it failed to launch. It was just a black screen, even though the music was playing. Yeah, well, time to launch again. Hearts of Iron 4 technical difficulties, gap the forehead. Oh, you know what I could do? I could play Victoria too, but I don't want to like check out if I have the latest version installed or anything like that right now. I could fucking play Victoria too, but it's kind of random. I'm not physically and mentally prepared for Victoria 2. Alright. Come on. Should work now. This is kind of one of the problems with playing Hearts of Iron 4. Mods retarded. Mods, sorry. Not mods. Games retarded. Only mods save it, but I know. Just leave me time to change it. I first need to like know what I'm playing to change. Alright, I'm trying this like graphical mod with Kaiserreich, because why the hell not? Now comes like, you know, the question, what the hell am I gonna play? Like, what the hell am I gonna do? Do Alash Orda! Of course I will not do Alash fucking Orda. Arabia exists. I was thinking of playing you. Now, the China rework isn't out yet, and you're not finished, but you have quite a lot done already. So I could do you. Who else is around that could be fun? Yeah, I was thinking South America too exists. Blaise MacArthur? I already did. You can check it out. I could do like Peru. Belarus. Ree! Yeah, where's Tushtumas? Where's our Belaruski friend? Argentina. Nah, I already did Argentina. Just go look at my channel. It's got so many playthroughs you haven't seen. Austria, Poland. Nah. Like, Poland is very RNG reliant upon what happens with the Germans and the Russians. Austria is just like cancer. Bolivia or Peru, Venezuela, Thailand. It's too complicated. I have no idea what's happening in Thailand. It's just an impenetrable wall of what for me. So no. I've already played Argentina. I will not play Argentina again. But yeah, it is fun. I agree. I guess I could play the Patagonian Workers Front. Liberia. Liberia ain't a half bad idea, but it takes forever to ramp up. I was thinking maybe Central America, something here. Maybe. Like there's that Costa Rica path where you get to destroy dictators, but it takes forever too. So yeah. And like all the countries over here, while they may be kind of fun, it's really annoying to fight in the Andes. I hate the Andes. I hate the Andes. Paraguay I've already done. Panama. Can you unite Central America as Panama? National Police. Break the chains in Patagonia. Mexico. Yeah, play the new Central American states. Close your eyes and random choose. Play Argentina, cazzo! I've already played Argentina, you fucking Nazis! Alright, okay, so let's actually go into the game and see what these countries are all about. Okay, so I've already played whatchamacallit, Biko in this area. You could play in the Middle East. Middle East ain't bad, I'm just saying. Thank you guys, right team. What about the French Republic? Nah. Nah. TBH. Nah. Not feeling it. Now, in the Middle East, one person that I want to try is Yemen. Because if you're somehow able to like take over everyone, you get the Rashid Arabia stuff. So you can essentially like, you know, unite the Arabs as Yemen, which is just amazing. Direct rule from Yemen. Anyway, let's check out these people. Canal Crisis. Panama in the global stage. You could play a Synarchist. Yeah, I was thinking of the Synarchist in Mexico. Invest in Panamanian businesses, national police coup. Okay, so Panama doesn't seem all that aggressive. Which obviously, you know, what I want is someone that's ridiculously aggressive and tyrannical. See, the one that I wanted to do was Ferrer takes control for Costa Rica, but yeah, and then you do fulfill our duty. You make the Democratic Alliance of the Caribbean and unlocks decisions to topple the Central American dictators. But it takes a long time. You need to be playing until like 1941 to do that. Although Costa Rica seems pretty interesting. Then there's the Sandinistas over here, and that's always good, you know, because I haven't played the Central America in this patch. You know, the socialist one. Honduras. What can you do? Got General Castro. The Autocratic Republic. The Corporate Economy. The Revolution Triumphant. Industrial Unionism. Okay, the American Mandate. Chairman Morales. Wow, there's so many paths for this guy. Holy shit. And then there's, yeah, El Salvador, which is also pretty much a total derp. Just goes nat pop. Okay, I feel like of these people... Yeah, and another thing that I wanted to do was the Peru-Bolivian Union. And then after the Peru-Bolivian Union, getting taken over by APRA. But I'm not sure if that's like something that you can do. And make like the Inca, you know, 2.0 Soviet Union. That's also something that I kind of want. What can Venezuela do? Revolution by ballot. Ha ha ha! To socialism removes oil addiction. Cap a forehead. Honduras looking kind of interesting. Let's see. What about Mexico and uniting the Spanish-speaking world? Yeah, again, Mexico with the Synarchists, I was kind of thinking about it. Because Mexico can do... Where is it? So that's all the normal stuff. I also already played Mexico, but Mexico has been changed a lot since then. And yeah, there's the Synarchist coup, which is Hispanidad. And with the Synarchists, you can actually, like, attack the United States. KR things, Commie India. Yeah, fucking the legacy of Tupac, though, dude. Now, let's see, is there anyone else that I am missing that is an obvious choice for playing? I mean, like, sexy-ass Fugua Chembing Republic over here. Leopardo Colombia would be an interesting path. Oh, I forgot that Leopardo Colombia existed. So wait, is Leopardo Colombia the state of emergency? No, that's paternal autocrat. Syndicalism in the Andes. That's if you're syndicalist. Can you even do Leopardo Colombia anymore? You used to be able to do Leopardo Colombia. I'm not seeing Leopardo Colombia over here. Play as Israel? You cannot. Israel doesn't exist here. What's Cuba's shtick? Cuba's shtick is that they need to be, they need to receive an update at some point, but we don't know like how they're gonna be yet. So yeah, okay. I guess. All right, let's get the poll going. Now we need the poll. Japan declared war on you? What? How's that even possible? You're their puppet. You're their bloody puppet. Oh, more Argentina! No, I'm not playing Argentina! I've already played Argentina. Although, again, maybe if you want me to play as like the Patagonians, maybe I could do that. Uruguay exists. I'll never play Brazil! Right, okay, so let's get this going. So, Brazil. I guess Peru. Then, like, Nicaragua. AKA, Socialist Central America. Honduras. Or Synarchist Mexico. Oh, you declared... Of course they were gonna attack you if you declare independence. You idiot. Chile? Nah, I don't feel Chile. I honestly don't. Alright, share the poll. Share the wealth. Play Patagonia and uphold Marxism, Leninism, Maoism, Sarganism. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Poll is up, boys. Play Bhutan and restore the Holy Roman Empire. Because of course. Man, what the fuck? Bhutan has like this extra province here. I never saw that they had this. Tawang. Wow, something else. Man, look at that big ass Yunnan. Gonna miss it. Yunnan's only gonna be actually Yunnan soon, and Guizhou. But, you know, all fun stuff. AOG is also going. Not gonna miss that. But yeah, like, one day I'm gonna play Yemen. Because, glorious Yemen. Your voice volume is too loud. No. Also, hi Gaths. The reason it's not too loud is that like everyone always tells me that it's too low. So by definition, if it's yeah, long Bhutan. By definition, if it's too loud, then no one's telling me that it's too low, which is good. Because again, usually I have the opposite problem. Brazil is winning. Perhaps unsurprisingly. Gonna run it a little bit longer. Ooh, the Mexico. Hello, my Russian friend. Integralist Brazil. Syndicalist Incans must exist. Yeah, Peru is low. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Peru ain't gonna win. Too low. Oh, you mean too low? Okay. Okay, you're retarded then. Yeah. I'm sorry if you're brainless. It ain't my fault. Thanks. Thanks for telling me that. Republican Brazil. Everybody does the empire route. Yeah, with Brazil, I was thinking about since everyone does the integralists, I was gonna do either the new state, the Republicans, or the socialists. But we'll see. We'll see. Whatever gets chosen, I don't think I'm gonna have like. Okay, if we're playing Brazil, I don't think we're gonna have the time to really get deep down the paths. But who knows? Yeah. Okay. Seems like Brazil just narrowly edging it out. Yeah. Memes. Were they intending to rework Middle Africa anytime soon? I don't think they did. Anyway, time to change the thumbnail. Thank you. Let's just put generic Kaiserreich thumbnail because I don't have a Brazil thumb. Oh, actually, maybe. Maybe it might have something for Brazil. Hold on. Yeah, like I could do this. Yeah, fine. Not relevant, but whatever. Давай за Middle Africa и развали ее. Ну да, ну сделал. Уже сделал. В прошлом. Please, socialists. Totalist Brazil. Oh my god, it's even with Mexico. Are you really fucking shitting me? Even with Mexico? Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't you just decide? Nazism. Right, new poll. This will run exactly. This will run exactly until minutes hit 5. So like right now it's 5:53 on our side. On my time zone. Make Trump pay for the wall. Well, I think if we're playing Mexico, we're gonna have to move that border up a little bit. That United States is not gonna look all that big. Hey, Amer! It's been a long time since I've seen you, actually. How's life? Why is never to Argentina? Because the Falklands are British, that's why. Look at that tie! It's literally tied. Rise of the Brazilian Khanate. Wait, it hasn't changed the thumbnail, did it? Has it changed the thumbnail? Or what? Can we restore Roman Empire? I don't think I'm in the mood to play the fucking Italian nationalist right now. I tried that once, it was not a fun time. $55. Brazil won by 1 fucking vote. Well, guess no Trump wall. Texas will be Mexican again. Falklands is Chilean. Of course. That's how it works. Alright. Brazil. Alright. Actually, I need I need my autistic symbols. Hello. It took me 24 hours to reform Rome and Kaiserreich. You mean like in-game time or real time? Because if you mean real time, then that's a lot of time. Alright, how many factories? Decent amount of factories. What's that map mod? It's called like reworked map. I feel like it looks pretty okay. Like, there's worse. Falklands is the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, I don't believe that. We only have one thingy. Let's do 100 convoys. Those convoys are decent. Alright, can't do political stuff yet, but we're gonna think about that soon. Viva Mexico, cabrones! Yeah, this one is something that you need to do early on, but I know it's gonna be painful to do. Falklands is Serb. The Falklands is Serb, of course. Yeah, we're gonna need all of this, okay. I was thinking to go down and get this stuff. Oh my god, the rubber army. Yes, please. Okay, so all of this is good. Just all of this is good. Especially this line, so we're gonna go down that line first, I think. The Eternal Anglo. Of course, the Eternal Anglo. Alright. Wait. Okay, right. I was gonna say, don't we have the fucking Minas Gerais, you know? Wait, we've also got the Sao Paulo and Marechal Floriano. So it looks like in this timeline, the Brazilians did get all of the... Yeah, they did get all of the ships. They did get all of the ships. Bhutan Yesurbin. Shitty templates, but we just kind of had to guess that that was going to be the case. Shitty everything to start off with. Alright. Wait, hold on. What? Apparently we don't have naval technology. Okay. United States of Brazil. Oh, that's a lot of text. Brazil's neutrality in the Weltkrieg kept the country at peace and with stability until the economic collapse following the crisis in its main trade partners after the British Revolution. The period of turmoil came to a head as the balance at play was put in jeopardy after both Sao Paulo and Minas Gerais launched their own candidates for the 1926 elections. The stage was set for a major crisis, and thus began the Interstate War, also referred to as the Civil War. Sao Paulo had widespread support in its war against the federal government. Especially important was that of the northern and eastern state governors, led by João Pessoa, and the Rio Grande do Sul state, whose historical borderland status meant it possessed a disproportionately strong military. This support, coupled with its manufacturing and monetary advantages and the mutiny of the Federal Army, resulted in the war ending for a victory for the rebels, and Ferdinando de Melo resigning in favor of Borges de Medeiros, who briefly ruled over the Republic and transitioned into the current constitution. Ever since, the Republic has transformed in many ways, especially economically, and has prospered in many ways as 2 presidents in a row were democratically elected. However, as the 1936 elections approach, political radicalism arises as syndicalists, anarchists, and integralists continue to engage in street fights, and rhetoric from politicians becomes more divisive and aggressive. Order and progress have a price. Europa Deutschland! Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the Nazism in the chat is increasing. One thing that's already pissing me off about the mod is that, like, if you zoom over, you know, like this, you lose sight of your units, which is not good. Not good at all. Improvisation expert. Hello, Alex. Ooh, scavenger on field marshal. That's good, but this guy's just better. Do we have any scavengers like here? We have jungle rats. What's the favorite pastime of Anglo-Germanics? I do not know. Stupid Nazis. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, the Carles regime. In neighboring Argentina, the past few weeks there have been troublesome at best. After a coup d'etat during Christmas days, the radicals led by Manuel Carles have taken control of Argentina, citing incompetence by the authorities to properly deal with what seems to be a syndicalist revolt in the remote regions. Reports coming from Argentina are sketchy and often conflicting. However, it has been almost a month since then, and Brazil needs to take an official stance in the regime in the south. We're gonna denounce it, because, you know, we don't like them trying to take us over. That's basically Carles, in a nutshell. Mass genocide. Man, you start off with such a weak military as Brazil. That means that you can train up, but you also have like this terrible national spirit, right? Yeah, the divided military. Well, it's not that bad. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah. So election year tensions, that's gonna go away. Extreme decentralization. Wake of the war. Yeah, that's the Civil War. And divided military. So we have a bunch of problems for fighting. Everything else is fine, it's just we're just terrible at fighting. When will you ever learn, Afghanistan, that this is not a good idea? You should not declare war on India. You idiot. Black Monday hits Brazil. That's not good. Buonasera, Luigi. I mean, pretty much everyone did genocide every once in a while. So what happened with Afghanistan? They left them alone. Oops. If you consider the Dutch to be Germanic, so we have Belgium, half of it in South Africa. I mean, the Dutch are Germanic, though. Anyway, the Tenentist uprising crushed. After several days of discontent, the barracks in Porto Alegre had risen in revolt and were severely punished for their treason, a regrettable symptom of the trying times we live in. Okay. So the Tenentists are just like military officers that want to, you know, make our day difficult, essentially. Factories closed down. Well, that's not good. Remove 2 civilian factories. Because that doesn't... Hey, yeah. Black Monday. See ya, War Master. You wouldn't have had this problem if you played as Argentina. Jesus fucking Christ. Man, the scroll speed is so fast, actually. But it's low. What? Oh no, that's the zoom speed. Okay, much better. Much... Oh, still goes very fast. Well, time to disable the fog of war. Of course the Tibet joined the Great Khanate. Colonial Fair in Rio de Janeiro. It is purely scientific in nature. Okay, sure. Arms smugglers captured. Several unsavory individuals were captured today, trying to smuggle arms from Rio Grande do Sul to Argentina. The guns seem to be of German origin, and they did fall directly into our lap. However, they are of uncertain origin. Wait, what? They seem to be of German origin, however they are of uncertain origin. So are they German or are they not? What the f... It may very likely be stolen or have already been paid for. What should we do with the rather large amount of cargo? Finders keepers. So we pay 50 fucking political power, which... I like political power, especially in Kaiserreich. But 500 guns ain't half bad. How long do we take to produce actually 500 guns? Oh god. Oh, this is not good. 10% production efficiency. Oh no, 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 no. The balance of power in the world has shifted. Anyway. Yeah, 3 per day. That's not a lot. But I can increase that efficiency slightly. Give me Steel America. Alright, 358 per day. That still means that in a month I only produce like 100 guns, so that's 5 months of guns. You know, 500 infantry equipment is basically like half a division, right? Basically, for what we... Well, yeah, a third of a division. So, I'll definitely take a third of a division for free. Thank you. Alrighty. Focus on that research time. I want to try to focus on research time as much as possible this time. Because usually I don't really focus on research all that much, more on production. But I want to like rush for all the research slots as early as possible so that I don't fall behind in the early to mid game. Yeah, state arsenals, come on. 1 military factory, 2 military factories. So great. Return of the coffee fires. Just like in our past decade, our coffee piles up with nobody to buy it. The solution found by state governments is to burn the surplus of the harvests in large fires to keep the prices from utterly and completely collapsing again. This is certainly an extreme measure, but Black Monday's disastrous impact is far from over. Dark times are ahead. No. Oh god, what is this? What is this song? Sentinela do Brasil. How great. Syndicalist strikes in Sao Paulo. While protests and workers' movements gatherings in general are not at all an uncommon sight on May the 1st, the strikes currently ongoing in Sao Paulo are noteworthy due to the very large number of workers who have laid down their tools. They are now, after some time of normal striking, preparing to barricade certain areas of the city, knowing full well the consequences of this action. Little option remains to the state police than to crack down on these vile insurgents. So let's see if they are dispersed peacefully or if they can cause a lot of problems. Man, I want to play Fengtian. Who is the successor of Kaiser then? No one is the successor of Kaiser. The Roman Empire is dead. Manuel Bandeira publishes Estrela da Manha. Modernist and innovative styles. Don't you have other things to think about? Like, you know, Brazil's kind of exploding. You're thinking about poetry. I don't know, man. I guess art is eternal, but I don't know. I don't know, mate. Man, our glorious navy. Glorious fleet. Anyone just fighting? Saudi Arabia has won here. The land of faith. Oh, Allahu Akbar. Another tenentist uprising. An anarchist uprising. In Rio, consequences of the Battle of Sao Paulo were felt this week as an anarchist uprising occurred in northern areas of the federal district. While few in number, having an actively loyalist area so near the capital could be dangerous, and thus our officers are taking immediate action. Send in the boys in blue. By the way, kill Albanians. We're a little far from Albania. And I'm not playing as Serbia. Then how do we stop the barbarians from going Nazi if there's a Roman Empire? I think it's called Russia. I think that's the only way. Getulio and United States too. Those are the only ways to stop these people from, you know, trying to take over the world. Getulio Vargas, state president of Rio Grande do Sul and former vice president in the JP government, has met with several important figures from other states, especially those from the Northeast that backed him in his term. He seems to be laying the groundwork for a candidacy in for the presidency, and his plans of for a more active government which can energetically act against crisis situations have found listeners in the meeting. The Republican candidate seems to be in force or whatever. Yeah, see, like coup d'etat in Siam. Like, this place is just incomprehensible. I have no idea what happens there. It's just outside the realm of my understanding. Russia is the third Rome. That's what they said. Which path are you planning to take? I don't know yet. I was I was kind of torn between going with just pure democracy and, you know, switching around governments every once in a while and making kind of radical centrism the greatest thing ever, or just going with the Republicans and then establishing the new state. Or there was always this with this amazing totalist focus tree. This absolutely amazing totalist focus tree. Definitely never going autonomistas. Who are you going to elect? Again, I have no idea. Bring back Vargas. Yeah, Vargas was one of the options. I'll definitely not do the Empire of Brazil and the Integralists, because everyone who ever did Brazil did the Integralists. Anyway, Democratic Left is very much of a broad front, formed by the people that range from former Republicans frustrated with the lack of aid to the common people, to syndicalists who seek to gain power via democratic methods. This big tent organization of the party made choosing the presidential candidate to be difficult, even if it wasn't a particularly contentious process. João Mangabeira is probably more well known for being the left-wing brother of President Mangabeira than his own career. But this recognition may very well be the greatest asset in what is probably going to be a complicated electoral process. The nomination is just the beginning of his journey, for he needs to properly build a left front with several factions, such as the Unions and the FAB. The Democratic for a change. Yeah, the Democratic is always great. I'll definitely at some point play as the Pacific States of America, so definitely you'll get some democracy out of that. Some democracy and freedom. Yeah, time to get these things rolling. We don't have any tungsten. I hate not having tungsten. Who's got tungsten? Bolivia has tungsten. Okay, we're gonna have to take out Bolivia at some point, because I hate not having tungsten. Do we get tungsten here? Oil, rubber, steel, chromium. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, at least we get chromium. We can actually do heavy tanks. Okay. Care Democratic Brazil has elections until 1960. Yeah! Another reason why I would want to go Vargas is... hey, Benny. There's this cool person that views me that is a really big Vargas fanboy from Brazil. So, I don't know. He told me to play Vargas, and Vargas is great. PewDiePie and Woodstock Lava at the same time. What's this? Oh, really? Were you thinking that me and him are the same person? You know? Like, no, you've never seen those two people in the same room. They're probably the same people. Kappa forehead. Integralist. No, I will not do Integralist. I will not do the Empire. Because, you know, they're boring people. Yeah, look at this. The great integralists are all talking about Jews. Anyway, Vargas announced as the Republican candidate. Getulio Vargas's career seems to have always been heading towards this. From his early positions in Rio Grande do Sul to a successful presidency in the times of turmoil to being vice president of the most popular head of state in Brazilian history, his rise has been very fast for a traditionally slow climb politics in Brazil entails. He announced his intentions to run for the presidency earlier today in Porto Alegre to a roaring crowd of citizens who wish for the republic to finally achieve stability and are tired of opportunists attempting to deceive them. Among his promised goals of a planned industrialization program, better salaries for workers, and bringing Brazil to the modern age. Gukpa. Yes, Gukpa. Wait, which route is what's that going down? Again, I am not 100% sure. I was torn between just syndicalism, the new state, which is, where the hell is it? This tree is so big. Yeah, the new state, and just staying democratic. If you go democracy, do you even get war goals on anyone, or is it just about picking a faction and supporting in the Belfry? Yeah. PL announces Julio Prestes as the candidate. Yeah, here comes the liberals. Make Brazil great again. Integralists, Empire, boring. What is this heresy? Yeah, Integralists, I'll say it, are fucking boring. Because, you know, it's just like, oh look, it's the Nazis, but they like Africans. Oh look, it's the Nazis, but they want the Empire of Brazil instead of a Brazilian Republic. It's like, yeah, sure, they get a bunch of cool foreign policy stuff, but yeah, like, okay, so the democratic people don't get any war goals, but like, see, the thing about Brazil is that you're gonna be fighting a lot of wars inside your country. Also, I'm pretty sure you get decisions to attack people at some point. I'm pretty sure. And also, begin the Maximariat. That's something that I definitely wanted to try. A voz do Brasil. Plan Cohen. Anyway, like, yeah, crush state powers. Oh, yes. Yes. That's so good. Because fuck decentralization. Defense of the Republic. That also removes the decentralization thing. Anyway, yeah, pretty much. Like, I think at some point you get decisions, and even if you don't, like, I can just justify on people. Like, that's not the worst ever. Yeah, the CGT, the Confederation, General Confederation Labor. Obviously. Alright, got the 6 army experience. That means you. Yes, 20 width. Totalist Brazil sounds good. I haven't seen anything like it before, and it gives a different angle. Plan Cohen, what is there gonna be, a witch hunt for Russian bots? Yes, although it's not Russian bots in terms of Kaiserreich, it's French bots. Because, you know, obviously this is that. Eventually, Argentina attacks Uruguay, which guarantee war is inevitable. Actually, it's not inevitable, because sometimes Argentina just gets couped before they can do that, and the coup government is against military adventures, so yeah. Anyway, well, the meeting of the Democratic left leader and the Anarchist Federation was mostly fruitless when it comes to formal support. It's clear that the man made some influential friends in that section of the left wing. The FAB is, unsurprisingly for an anarchist organization, very decentralized, and the meeting was mostly on topics of workers' rights and payments rather than the formal coalition talks. However, it's safe to assume that most leftists in Brazil are indeed under the ED's tent, even if they're not all formally or publicly doing so. Estado Novo overall. Yeah, here comes the Brazilians. Yes, of course. Glorious Estado Novo. Are the tenentes an option to lead the government? I don't think so. The tenentes, though, generally are people that you have to deal with, I think, for pretty much all of the factions involved. Anyway, Indochina is independent now. Or, well, they declared. And we're gonna see if they can defeat these people. Industrial leaders meet with Vargas. Several important industrialist leaders have met with Getulio Vargas today in Sao Paulo as he negotiates for formal support to his candidacy, claiming that only he has the vision to help them, considering that the options are either radicals or liberals who would let them go without any aid. Vargas's words have found ready ears. Yeah. Launching a coup against a coup? Coupception. Yes, it's Argentina, so coups are just like, you know, like other countries have sporting events. Argentina has coups. Pretty much. Anyway, I do like the way that the units look in this mod, visual mod thing. Or tenentists. Jesus, my stability is not feeling that great. Hey, Igor. Ciao, Igor. Long live Santa Catarina. Oh my god. Yeah, are the Germans gonna get encircled? Oh no! What? What the hell? Oh no! Belgian Declaration of Independence. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. Will you ever play Poland? At some point, yeah. It's just a really complicated country, but yeah, at some point I will. Will Belgium be invaded by the Germans? Because they just like randomly declared independence. Will they be actually punished? Who knows? I'm surprised you can't get the Tenentes in charge. I mean, with how common military dictatorship in Latin America was, you'd think that Brazil would get one. Well, essentially the closest thing that you have to that would be, yeah, essentially either the Totalists or the Empire or the New State, but you don't get just an outright military regime like Brazil had historically, you know, in '64 and stuff. The Belgians just pulled a Belxit. Yeah, pretty much. They literally just did Belxit. If you don't know, Santa Catarina is a state in Brazil. I live in it. Ooh. Let's find Santa Catarina. Oh, okay. It's this place. See, like, when I think South Brazil, because, you know, I'm ignorant, I think Paraná, I think Sao Paulo, I think Rio de Janeiro, and, you know, Minas Gerais, and then Rio Grande do Sul. But, you know, this thing, I don't think about it. Florianopolis. That's great. And you have an Italian surname, which does not surprise me, considering, you know, this is this place probably has more Italians than Italy. So, well, Italians like ethnically, obviously. Now, I'm not like that big of a fan of just classifying people ethnically, you know, especially when it comes to just like DNA. Culture is definitely a lot more important than that, but yeah. Oh, look at that! The Germans landed in Saigon, but they have been surrounded. That's great. The Emperor rules by the will of God, the will of the people, and by merit of the person. Those three are relatively incompatible with each other. Casagrande and Senzala is republished. The masterpiece of modern sociological thought, Casagrande and Senzala, has been republished today in what some decry as a politically charged move. Regardless, the contents of the book remain unchanged. Deep analysis of Brazil's cultural, racial, and social history, breaking myths that some held for decades. The book not only refutes the supposed inferiority of Brazil due to miscegenation, miscegenation, aka race mixing, in case you do not know. I live near Chapeco, from the football team Chapecoense. Oh, Brazilian football. fucking great, man. But also lauds how the Brazilian people inherited the best from many peoples. Indians, Moors, blacks, and Europeans have lived side by side and created a Brazilian race that is among the best on this planet. A masterpiece indeed. You know, the one where the plane fell. Actually, I don't. I'm gonna look that up. Gustavo Barroso meets with Pedro da Braganza. So Barroso is one of the leaders of the Integralists. You know, you had something similar happen in Italy in the 50s, where the Torino team they didn't get crashed on; they crashed in their airplane. And yeah, pretty much that was like the best Turin team like ever, and some said like the best Italian private club, or not really private, but like yeah, like whatever you want to call it, best Italian club team like of all time. So some people say, and they all died. So yeah, rip that. Anyway, yeah. So like these people are monarchists. Obviously. I dislike monarchists. So, go away. Brazil is a glorious republic. We have anyone... Oh, yeah. People are getting our rubber. So, soon enough, the rubber army will be useful. We also are using oil and steel. So, perhaps we should be going for the CSN. The National Steel Company. Now, what else could we do? Well, we're gonna have the elections relatively soon. Now, once we go down, unite the army and the federal army, this is going to cause a civil war. So we better be prepared, but I think that we need to do it, like, as quickly as possible. Because that's when other people are gonna be less willing to jump on us and kill us. Superior Pardo race! I don't know what that means, but yeah. Apparently we're doing the reverse racism. It's like, you know what's great? When all the races are together. Then you make a new race that's great. I would try to get Unite the Army focused ASAP. It just looks too... It looks just too essential. See, it looks just too essential. But... it, again, it's not... Like, if you take the federal army, which is the actual way you know, you're decent, it is bad. Like, that pretty much always causes all kinds of problems. Anyway. Wasn't there a reference in an older version of the game where instead of a football team of the Italian totalists, all of the Italian totalists died on a plane, and therefore removed the totalist? Yeah, pretty much. Mussolini died, but I'm not sure if it just removed the totalist. It was just like, you know, pretty bad. You live west of Santa. Yeah, okay, so like here, basically. Hey, all the Brazilian people in the chat, tell me where you live. I know I actually have one viewer that's from the northeast, I think. Now, here the northeast is one thing, right? I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but I think this is called something, and he told me that he was from this area. Pardo equals Brazilian mixed. Pardo means a mix of black and white. Okay, so it's like the Brazilian mulatto. Okay. Build personal gulags for all the viewers in Brazil. Yeah, that's if I go with the socialists. If you go with the totalist Brazil, it's just like great. It's just great. Like, begin the maximalism, the Maximariat. It's just like, yeah. The Maximariat is just so great, man. It's just so great. I do hope that I can play as the Maximariat. More to the west. Oh, but oh, Clevelandia? What? Speaking of Clevelandia, Peace Center says I'm in Ohio. You're probably here, are you? The great, glorious city of Cleveland. Sao Paulo, Rio Grande do Sul. Near the border of Argentina. Yeah, okay, so it's, for some reason it's a province. I'm in Texas. There's a yellow rose in Texas that I am gonna see. Rio de Janeiro. Okay, so there's Rio de Janeiro, there's Rio Grande, there's this, Amazonas, so, you know, this big area. Probably, if you live in the Amazonas, you probably live in Manaus. Because this place holds something like 80% of the population of the Amazon. And there was one more. Sao Paulo City. Yeah, man. Fucking great Sao Paulo City. Anyway, Vargas takes a shot at the utopian fools. Getulio Vargas, as he makes speeches throughout the country, used his speech today, Juiz de Fora, to denounce what he calls the utopian populism and blame the unrest that plagues Brazil on said foolish ideals. Vargas claims that they want the quick, fast, and painless way out of troubles of the country, but put the people into sleep with golden provinces only to rob them in their sleep of their freedoms, and some other less friendly analogies. The frankness and language of the speech captivated the audience, and recordings of it are being transmitted via radio already in some of the major cities. In Clevelandia, exactly. Wow. Clevelandia. Absolutely great. Isn't there a group of people that descended from the Confederate refugees in either Brazil and Argentina? Yeah, I heard about that too, the Confederate refugees in Brazil. And there's also like a bunch of Germans in Brazil. Like, I remember that there's Novo Hamburgo. I fucking love this. There's Novo Hamburgo in the south of Brazil, which is just absolutely amazing. And like the person that founded this colony is like a really interesting individual. Like the person that founded Novo Hamburgo turned to that as a kind of like, you know, scheme to get some money because he was in trouble. Because earlier on he had tried working for the Russian Company of the Americas, aka the Russian shipping company that used to run Alaska, and tried to take over Hawaii for the Russian Empire or something. He failed miserably, and yeah, then he turned, like, because he was German, so he went back to Germany, which by that point had become a one single nation. I might be getting the timeline mixed up, and maybe it was still Prussia, and then he founded like a bunch of colonies in Brazil and got a cut off of every person going to Brazil. Man, didn't last long. Yeah, like 30 years or something, right? Because after 1865, Brazil outlawed slavery in like the 1890s, I think. Yeah. Luis Carlos Prestes endorses the Democratic left, of course. Mangabeira reforms moderate stances, of course. Those two things don't really match up with each other, you know? Man, the democracy still sounds pretty great as Brazil. The democracy does sound pretty great. The federal elections. Okay. Okay, boy. Here we go. I think let's actually do a real election. Like, I'm gonna make a poll. Okay, so poll. Okay, this brings up the problem of what voting system am I gonna use in this straw poll? Anyway, elections XD. So there's Vargas, there's Democratic Left, there's the Liberals, and there's the Integralists, but I'm not playing as the Integralist, so that's that. Here we go. Vargas will be a democracy. Well, Vargas can also go ahead and make the new state, or he could stay democratic. It's happening. Of course. William, I think that was in Chile, not in Brazil. But yeah, like, I think that was a thing that existed. Totalism! I actually do not know how to get syndicalism. Like, maybe you need to elect the leftists, and like... After serious attacks on the people's will that transpired today, a counter-revolution occurred. The people, in one united voice with the army, refused the coup ringleaders' calls for their legitimacy. Their intimidation and divisive tactics did not save them, and now capitalism in Brazil has its days numbered. Okay, so probably the way you get the left, the syndicalist coup is, you elect the left, and probably you need to take the left front or something, or like, you know, take a bunch of things that favor the trade unions and syndicalist factions, and then a coup is going to happen, and you need to select things that make that coup fail. Totalism, gang! What happens with the new state path anyway? Oh, the new state is fucking boss. The new state is essentially like, you centralize the government and you build up essentially a social democracy. And new era for Brazil, of course. And yeah, you're essentially like, you're just great. Fucking amazing. Elect João Mangabeira, accept the Chile guy, and accept the far-right coup. The Cindies will make a counter coup. Okay, yeah, as I thought. Oh, you need to accept... Oh, you need to accept the right coup. So, okay, so you need to make the coup succeed, and then there will be a counter coup. Okay, I see. Vote Vargas. Leftists eat babies. That was actually, like... That was actually what they said about Italian communists. I comunisti mangiano I bambini, as they say. Man, the liberals are getting fucking demolished. But yeah, it seems like the Democratic left is winning. I'm gonna let the poll go until 45. And once the 45th minute hits, I will be I'll be choosing whoever has more votes. First past the post. And how do you get the far left coup? Oh well, he just and by he I mean Mr. Raul Gobato just described it, basically. Now, it should be worth mentioning that, okay, so it seems like the Democratic left has won. Yep, by just one vote. So, yeah. João Mangabeira and the Esquerda Democrática. The day of decisions finally has arrived. All pieces are on the table, and the most contentious election of Brazil's history are about to begin. Polling stations countrywide face never-before-seen lines as pamphlets and criers ask for votes across the nation. Four very different visions for the country clash. In ideas, and in some places, like in Sao Paulo, literally, as the now semi-regular clashes between the unions and the integralists dominate the news for the day, at least until the results start to come in. After the dust has settled, a victor would-be saver of Brazil emerges. Yeah, it was obviously. So the Social Democrats win for now. And now this does not mean... Oh, wait. Looks like the inauguration is going to happen later. And so we still have Otávio Mangabeira here. Anyway, so what this means is that... where is it? Do we have anything that we need to do here? No. No, we do not. Land doctrines. Let's do Grand Bat Plan. I almost never do Grand Bat Plan. I feel like that could work. Getúlio Vargas! No, too late. The Democratic left has won the vote. And, oh! Every man a king! Fucking Huey Long won. Of course. And, yeah, this does not mean that I'm going syndicalist. I might also stay democratic, because, you know, this is, again, social democracy. So we're going to see as we go along. Of course, it would be great if I actually was sure that we're going to get the democratic left government. Probably needs to, again, wait until the president is inaugurated, which I do not know when that is the case. Yeah, here we go. João Mangabeira has been sworn in today as Brazil's president in a grand ceremony in Rio de Janeiro. Our grand republic continues to bring progress and stability to the nation. Yes. Viva o Brasil! So here we go. João Mangabeira. ED party. Yeah. Okay, so now we can take all this stuff. I feel like first we need to kind of decide on what we're going to be before we actually take the Unite the Army. So Sock Them Gang is going to start. Okay, so Sock Them Gang is... Oh, yes! All this looks so good. Heavy-handed development. PSI. Okay, so this is capital. We need to get ourselves... This is for Black Monday. Whereas this is just like... You get stuff. This is just like you get factories. I feel like we need to remove Black Monday first. Now, secure workers' rights. Okay, right. First we need to take the left front. Hi, Aphanos. Yeah, Huey Long Dong, the president, the kingfish. Anyway, like first we're gonna go ahead and take the left front, which is gonna remove Wake from the war, actually. Wake of the war. That's nice. That is good. So we're gonna secure the workers' rights and increase public salaries, and then get the left front, so that we do have the chance, if we so want, to go with syndicalism. Then afterwards, we're gonna go ahead and get the PSI, the import substitution. New workers' legislations. Our states will not have to abide by to workers' legislations that are both modern and just, an example scarcely seen around the world. Many rights once considered dreams by Brazilian workers, such as paid vacation, are a few bureaucratic issues away from reaching realization. To truly we've accomplished our mission, but more challenges lay ahead for Brazil. Communist Brazil or social democratic Brazil. That's what we are about to decide, essentially. Friendship ended with Getúlio Vargas. Now Sock Them is my best friend. Now Lula's my best friend. So yeah, does he have a description? No. They warned, if you choose the Cindy path, Brazil will have a civil war. Bahia and the south will break free, so don't lose 80% of our army. Yeah, well, I mean, civil wars tend to happen in Kaiserreich, so yeah. I'm pretty sure that even if I just try to unite the army, I'm gonna get a civil war of some kind, so yeah, there's that. Aww, the Indo-Chinese have been defeated. Crush Bahia first, and don't take the focuses that give factories to the south. That is... But, like... I'm gonna kill them, so... Oh, hail Comrade Lula! Yeah, I'm gonna kill them. So... I myself am thinking that it's not gonna be that big of an issue, right? Oh, Romanian Civil War. The Germans look hefty. No, they're not. They lost Belgium. I love it. They lost the Belgium. What else of weird is happening? Well, I mean, yeah, they took down the Indo-Chinese. What other weird shit is gonna be happening? FOP debacle. Really? Oh yeah, right. They need to. Right. Let's actually turn off the fog of war so that we have. We don't cheat. All right. Direct rule from Rio de Janeiro. Totally Brazil now. Yeah, that's very possible. Oh yeah, right. Brazil needs excavation because we've got a bunch of resources. So yeah. Civil War will always happen if you go Cindy. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that if you where is it? If you try to unite the army, which is a good idea, you always get the Civil War. Anyway, like if you take the federal army. So yeah. Secure workers' rights. Very good. Increase the public salaries. Also good. MacArthur is gonna rise up. Yeah, because Huey Long won the election, so he's about to be cooed by MacArthur, which also means that the Pacific states are gonna rise up. Anyway, power and responsibility. Our victory in the elections could not have been achieved without the crucial help of the workers of this great nation, who supported us every step of the way. However, said support also gave rise to rumors and panic of a syndicalist takeover. Our promises were many to the unions and other workers, but we should consider the stability of the nation and our government as well, for we could do no good if we enraged the military and were ousted from power. My family's Wi-Fi went down. What did I miss? You missed the elections. We are now suck them gang. MacArthur's gonna rise up. Okay, so I think this is like where we choose whether or not we're gonna go syndicalist or democratic, essentially. Like there might be other things. Hold on, let us find the path to the coups. So Raul earlier on told me that I need to accept the Chile guy, but he's not talking about anything here. Why you play is suck them. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure as if I want to do democracy or glorious totalist Brazil. stability over political power. Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm not sure if this is... I'm not sure if this is like something that's gonna prevent me from going one path or the other. That's why I'm very like concerned. I know stability is better because, like, you know, minus 300 political power, sure, that's not good. But if my stability increases, then my political power gain increases as well. And you know, you can always get the political power back later. Focusing on stability means the unions become more radical and go syndicalist or totalist. Well, but is that going to prevent me from getting couped and then having a counter coup? That's the thing. When I played with the Orthodoxos, this event didn't affect the chance of descending path. Okay, so for now we're just gonna say we focus on stability. Okay. Because after all, we're suckadems, so we don't actually care about the workers. Because we are suckadems. Soviet Russia is going to lose. Because Kornilov is big. Oh! This actually happened. You almost never see this happen anymore. Absolutely great. That is absolutely great. Yeah, it would have tied. Oh, Synarchist Mexico! Oh no, wait, they... Oh yeah, the Synarchist coup. Synarchist coup! Heil Vargas! Fucking Synarchist Mexico. So we have the Social Democratic Yucatan Republic rising up. It's unfortunate we don't have 20 volunteers. 20 divisions to send them volunteers. Because, yeah. Like, Yucatan does actually have like a relatively decent chance of surviving because they have really good defensive terrain. Like, of course, if the Mexicans really don't become stupid, then they survive, but that doesn't always happen. Oh no, Mexico! But the Synarchist Mexicos we made along the way. Of course. This song is just so good. Synarchist gang rise up. They're trying. Mexico chose the right way, now it's your time, Woody. Nah, at this point I'm pretty set on at least democratic. The Pacific States of America! Freedom, democracy, the rule of law, liberty, capitalism. Here we go. Here it is, boys. Wait, what? Wait a second. How the hell is this even possible? Why does the USA have random troops in the South? That's great. Oh, that's too bad there, man. Wait, the Panama Canal garrison. The Panama Canal garrison. Civil War in the USA. America has devolved into civil war. A cruel coup. The voice, the people unheard. The great republic fallen. We are now the greatest nation in the hemisphere. It is... I'm sorry, that's so funny. We must... It's our duty to support... Okay, so... The federal government, that's MacArthur. Absolutely not. Defend democracy, support the Pacific rebels. I feel like it would be a good idea to support the Pacific states. Like, they're never gonna win. But in the end, the positives from doing this will outlaw the negatives. Don't support the Disney-crats. Yeah, I'll support Disney-crats. Which is gonna piss MacArthur off, because, you know, we're helping their enemies. But oh well. He can suck my big, giant Brazilian. We are now the greatest nation in the hemisphere. That was so fucking funny. Support the dong. I can't support the dong. I'm a left wing. If I was Vargas, I could support the Union State. Costa Rica. Costa Rica has joined the Entente. Fucking cancer. Holy shit, is that cancerous. Oh yeah, right. There's this going on. Oh my god. Hungary completely took over Eastern Galicia. They took over Lvov. And, yeah, right. The reason why they've been so successful, relatively, they're still gonna lose, but the reason they've been successful is that the Romanians are also in a civil war, so... Wait. Why does the Kingdom of Romania have volunteers from Japan? Oi fucking... Wow. That's something else. Yeah, Hungary is having a relatively decent time because of it, but Hungary will still lose. Because for some reason in Kaiserreich HOI4 they just messed up Austria so much. Like, you know, no one ever revolts against Austria except sometimes Hungary, and even then, like, you know, one Hungary versus all the other kingdoms. It's just impossible. Costa Rica! Long is left wing. Yeah, Long himself maybe, but all his friends are not. It's like literally. I go into pretty decent detail about this in my AUS guide, which, you know, came out yesterday. So, yeah. Anyway, so it looks like Europe is not having the easiest of times. I just still laugh that Belgium got away with declaring independence. Alright, boys, let's hope the Pacific states are good. Increase salaries. While we have increased the growth of public salaries very recently, we did not increase their current value, infuriating certain sections of our government's base, such as the CGT and radical leftist deputies and senators. While an immediate increase could in theory be done, it would certainly damage our budget a great deal, so it's not something we should consider done lightly. Either that's quite excessive or do it. I think I'll take the stability again, but like it's starting to be a little difficult to keep up with that political power. Does that make MacArthur a beta? Yeah, MacArthur is a beta. He's a beta cuck. More China rework. Eventually. I want to do Xinjiang next week. Or Xinjiang. Mangabeira reaffirms his goals. Joao's presidency has been one of recovery and development, with its main goal of workers' legislation successfully achieved. In a speech at the Catete, today at the Catete, he not only proudly proclaimed his mission to be accomplished, but also reinstated his vision for a free and democratic Brazil without hunger, without inequality, and one that does not bow to foreign powers. We will prevail. Why does that decrease stability? Poor general, great emperor. Great shogun, you mean? Which also means general, but whatever. Man, the PSA is being pathetic. They're going after Arizona. Like, what? How's the Synarchists? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yucatan beholden, mate! Anyway, looks like there's also a little bit of fighting going on between Nicaragua and Honduras. Oh, Nicaragua actually is devolving! Oh... Nicaragua's devolving. They went to the Social Democrats. Okay. What's your favorite country in the new China update, Woodstock? It's the Shandong clique. Now, in case you do not know, it is the new Shangqing Tianguo. So like, right now, these guys are essentially like, you know, a kind of joke for like the Maoist base area, but they're actually supposed to be like a religious sect, right? And the Shandong clique in the new update is going to be, okay, so Shandong is this, right? It's this area. And it's going to have a warlord in charge officially, but the actual Iguandao, which is the name of this religion, the, you know, path of righteous something, don't remember the translation. Here it's called the Brotherhood, but it's just basically like, you know, a kind of cult thing led by Zhang Tianzhan. It will be kind of very influential and can take over. But the actual warlord guy is amazing. His name is Zhang Songchang, and his nickname, all the warlords had like nicknames and stuff. His nickname was the Dog Meat General because he was just so, like, I don't know, so eccentric. Is Shandong Clique the Hearts of Iron 4 Heavenly Kingdom? It's the closest thing, yeah, because these people are all about, like, raising up the peasant militias against the foreigners, and they're a religious sect, although they're not Christians. And then, like, the events that they have in Darkest Tower, they even reference the Heavenly Kingdom a lot. So, yeah, they're kind of spiritually a successor to that. And afterwards, apparently there's also a secret totalist path for China. And, like, I've seen it speculated that it's in Shandong Clique as well. And Shandong Clique is just like great. Also because you're right near the German colonies. So Weihai Wei and Qingdao, or sorry, Qingdao over here. Sorry, actually, is that the third tone? Yeah, it's Qingdao. Okay. And yeah, so you're just in a nice spot to do mischievous business with Chinese Jesus. That's nothing to General Butt Naked. Liberia OP. Man, Liberia's great. Liberia is great in Kaiserreich. If you do the Freemason coup, just burn the foreigners, liberty without democracy, or Liberian destiny, you know? Anyway, seems like Zhang Songchang wrote some good poetry. Yeah, he wrote some good poetry. Secret Zombie Mao path when? Yes! Chaco! Paraguay! Anyway, Mao is actually not dead in the Kaiserreich lore, apparently. It is, he is just like a random teacher. You know? He's just a normal guy. No leader. Syndicalism spreads to the Philippines. Oh, it's unfortunate that the Indo-Chinese were defeated. Because if they hadn't, then they could form the Eastern Syndicalist Union with Barafia and Philippines. Oh, here we go. Nicaragua declares... Whoa! Whoa, man! Panama's getting taken over by the Entente. Costa Rican war on How the hell did this happen? So it looks like the Panamanians somehow were able to declare war? Because, you know, usually that's what happens. I still maintain that it would be interesting for the Triads to restore the Ming, or Pretender, and rule China from the shadows. Well, okay, so that used to be the Shangqing Tianguo's path. Because a Ming, like, not really pretender, but descendant, is discovered by them, and they can prop him up to be the emperor of the new Tian Empire, they called it, the Heavenly Empire. But that's getting axed. It's actually been axed in Hearts of Iron 4. It was only in Darkest Hour. He just took over his family's pig farm. He's a mildly successful small businessman. It would be funny if they made Mao a kulak, essentially. Like a rich peasant. If they made Mao a rich peasant that's great at, like, breeding sparrows. Just like Himmler and his chickens, Trotsky and his penguins. And all these people that are breeding just people in their backyard. What was I talking about? But it's retarded to have a path with the Triads taking over because, like, outside of Shanghai and the criminal scene, after essentially the early 19th century, where a bunch of secret society rebellions were crushed by the Qing dynasty, the Triads themselves were never really, like, able to recover as a standalone political force. They did lend their help and support to a few other, like, anti-Qing movements later down the line, such as, but not limited to, the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom, the Nian Rebellion in, like, Hebei and Henan, mostly Henan, and so even to some degree the Revolutionary Republicans got a bit of help from the secret Triads. But yeah, what do you think of the KR Cold War mods in development like Kalterkrieg and Krasnacht? Okay, so interesting scenarios to play Hearts of Iron 4 in. Never bad. I've actually been thinking though of making a kind of a little tiny video on this topic. I think that there is a bit of a, like, excessive proliferation of like total conversion mods in development for Hearts of Iron 4 right now. Because there's, as you already said, Krasnacht and Kalterkrieg. That's just Kaiserreich spin-offs in the Cold War. Then there's, like, a couple of What If Germany Won World War II mods in development. Then there's, like, 2 more Kaiserreich spin-offs. So there's Führerreich, and there's, like, a Legionary Dream, and there's, like, another one, too, that I don't remember off the top of my head right now. Like, the Vojdreich or something, which is about, like, you know, Russia being great. I don't remember the name of that. I just don't remember. And Yeah, there's obviously TNO, but TNO is like different because TNO is actually like, you know, it's got its own like development that's been going on for a long, long time, and it does actually have a future. Like, it's probably going to be released somewhere this summer. It's got a dedicated team. It's got a dictator mod lead, which is very good actually, and yeah. Woody, Triad's takeover is impossible. Also, Woody, 20 years Regency Council in Poland is okay. I never fucking talk about Polska. Fucking jeszcze Polska nie zginęła. I don't care about Poland. Like, it's gonna get reworked eventually. Okay. We should play Kaiserreich multiplayer, Woody as Germany, and the rest of us as German puppets. Oh my god. Why not make a mod about the interwar period? One person tried, and there's another one in development now. But yeah, like, essentially, at this point, there's just so many of these mods coming along. There's free Cold War mods. Try the Fatherland mods and Führerreich. Both are going to be good. Again, like, you know, like the Fatherland mod, there's 3 of them. There's the Fatherland 1964, there's the Fatherland 1948, and there's another Fatherland 1946 or 48 that's in development. So it's like, whatever. So what's going to happen with Mongolia in the next update? Will there be an option for Sternberg to swear fealty to the Russians if the Tsardom is restored, or him going with the usual chaotic evil route? Okay, so as far as I know, Sternberg in the new update is not going to own the Trans-Siberian Railroad. So it's actually, he's actually not going to have conflict going on with Russia. Going to be on rather friendly terms. He can still go up to shenanigans and like attack China and Central Asia and a bunch of people apparently. But there's also other paths for Mongolia. He can never declare himself the Khan though. Like, he's just always the regent kind of thing. And there's Bogd Khan or whatever as a real Khan. What he's apparently, Mongolia is also gonna get the option of going like with other ideologies, and what I want to do is market liberal Mongolia if that's gonna be possible, because it sounds just meme. And yes, what I mean is that the mods are essentially like, there's tiny difference between them. They all have similar premises. And especially, all these like development resources are being split, so most of them are never gonna be completed or released, you know? Yeah, the hymn of the Constitutionalist Party, so down with Vargas apparently. Long live Sao Paulo. Yes. Oh, hi Peru-Bolivian Confederation. I like how the Peru-Bolivian Confederation is less internally unstable than Brazil. It's like, great. Absolutely great. Hashtag realism. Honestly though, who the fuck plays Marlib? Don't diss on my child-selling Marlibs, okay? Can Sternberg make Yuan China in the new patch? I don't think that that's gonna be possible. Also because Sternberg was very xenophobic. He was a Mongol fanboy and a Buddhist fanboy, but he wasn't really, you know... wasn't really a fan of China, as far as I'm concerned. Market Lib Mongolia, a meme, tried to total a spam and conquer all of China. Well, of course I would do that. Fonted launches totalist coup in Patagonia. What the hell? I didn't even know that this was possible while the war was going on. Okay, so with war raging between Carlos's Argentina and Chilean-backed Patagonia, a power vacuum in the capital Puerto Madryn was almost inevitable, with most Red soldiers away on the front lines. In an astounding turn of events, the infamous bandolero Alfredo Fonte el Toscano, an intellection of mercenaries, misfits, and leftist radicals, seized the capital, declaring the spinelessness of the socialist government at an end. Executing many relatively moderate socialists and syndicalists, Fonte's extreme totalist faction has called for a more harshly promulgated war against Buenos Aires, quickly implementing a number of brutal war measures. It is unknown whether Patagonia will survive the turbulence of such a regime change. Somewhat embarrassing. Okay. Call for European manpower. Yeah, looks like you had Fonte's coup. Raid people's homes! Force people to work. Seize more lands. All men must work. The Fonte state. Pressure Chile. Northern border raids. Strike in Bolivia. End the Brazilian hegemony. Looks like Fonte is an interesting person. This is a great song. De Pé Brasil. One of the Patagonian advisors is Juan Posadas. No idea how to get him in power though. I don't think you can get him in power. Yeah, anyway, this actually has a chance, like, if they somehow win against Argentina, which right now is not looking very likely, but it does have a chance of sparking a war between Chile and Argentina. Hayo Fonte! Yes, the bandit king is here. I hate Fonte. When I played with Chile, I obviously cannot accept it to him, so civil war was the way. Yeah. I actually don't know anything about him historically. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't seem... I don't see Posadas here, but yeah, he's probably one of the options. If you conquer Brazil, you can balkanize it in 7 countries. Yeah, I know. General strike in Rio. General strike has been called in Rio de Janeiro by several categories, including tram and railway workers. While adherence to the strike has been limited, the barricades and disturbances have been reported, even if not really close to the city's center. The army has been sent to aid local forces in restoring order, and we can only hope the protesters come to their senses and lay down arms. Would put the Integralist Gang! I don't think that the Integralist Gang is a possibility at this point. I mean, at some point we're gonna illegalize integralism. Posadist gang rise up. Of course, the Posadist gang. Anyway, Paraguay is about to get his entire army cut off. I mean, come on, rip Paraguay. Rip Hungary too. Wait, Illyria took a state? Greater fucking Illyria over here. Vojvodina. That's their core state? Man, can Illyria make Yugoslavia? Nah, you cannot get Al Capone in charge of the USA. This is not back in the USSR. Which, in case you do not know, is like a kind of alternate universe where the United States turns communist under Chairman Al Capone. Because, yes, apparently. Also, I think that, like, if they could get a division here... Oh, no, it's too late. Oh, Integralist Song, not Gang. Oh, I just saw Gang. What's even a Integralist Song? First I need to find the Brazilian music. Okay, let's find the Brazilian music. Oh, here it is. I don't even know what an integralist song would look like. Carles versus Fonte, the battle of the century. Yeah. The aliens will liberate the workers. I think legalize isn't even a word or the correct term, nor the correct term. Yeah, it's probably just direct translation from Portuguese. Integralist song is Avante. Yeah, now we just gotta find it among the 17 million songs that exist in this music mod. Again, there needs to be a music finder where you can just type it, just like in EU4. I don't bloody see Avante anywhere. Yeah, trying to find new. Yeah, it looks like we have more the. Now there's the Brazilian International. Sentinela do Brasil. Yeah, no, I don't see Avante. Man, they're doing the switcheroos. Like, before Paraguay was all over here, now they're all over here. Okay, that's the end of the strike. Oh, wow. Argentina just actually got necked over here. All of their troops encircled. Oh, man. Oh, corn! Corn. Yeah, corn. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god. Oh no! This is literally like the darkest fucking timeline. There's Suck Them Eastern Europe. And this, whatever this Hungary is. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scared of clicking these links. Or is that gonna be the song? Yeah, but the video is unavailable. So let's try to find our own version. Oh, well, Kuka. Wait, what? Why can I not? Alright. Oh, oh, free Liberia. Oh, free Liberia. Nice. Man, I think Argentina... Oh. Oh, poor Ecuador. But yeah, I think that Fonte is gonna win. I think that Fonte is definitely going to win. Because I'm seeing that the... Yeah, this is Avanti. Because I'm thinking that, yeah, like all of their units have been encircled. Oh. Oh. There's so many uprisings. Yeah, here comes Korea. Now, of course, Korea, unfortunately, is very difficult. Very, very difficult for it to do anything. Now, the Formosa uprising doesn't exist anymore. Hakoichiu. Oh, yeah, right. We'll see what they do. Oh, my God. Oh no! Cancer! Whenever anyone joins the Dawn of Adriabund, you just know. Nicaragua has been absolutely smashed by Honduras. And looks like Canada took the Entente. Sorry, not the Entente. Canada took the canal and puppeted Panama. Oh, okay, that's perhaps the end of that. It was starting to go into Soviet music. Oh, Buenos Aires has been taken over by the Chileans and the Patagonians. So it looks like we're going to have a threat from them coming in at some point. Wait, oh no. Oh. I like how he's supporting Kingdom instead of Iron Guard. All these volunteers for the Kingdom are making it difficult for the Iron Guard to actually win Civil War, which normally is relatively easy for them. What mod are you using to make the map look like that? It is a mod called... it is a mod called something like Map Reworked Kaiserreich. Oh man, look at the PSA! Look at the PSA go. They're actually being not that incompetent, which is not what I was expecting. That's mostly because MacArthur's being... Yeah, MacArthur's dead. Like, he's still got Washington, but it's unlikely that he can... Yeah, because look at that, he's just a snake. Like, all of this is gonna die eventually. Savinkov! Yes! Yeah, looks like Savinkov has taken over, so... Russian National Socialist State. Wait, who's joined the Third Who's just joined the Third International? Oh, Liberia. Interesting. That is a good decision. That is a very good decision. And there goes Argentina, Declaration of the Argentine Commune by Fonte. And oh, Greater fucking Paraguay. Would you look at that? I like how they instantly guaranteed Uruguay. Right. Could we do this? Yes, we could. Could we do this? Yes, we could. Okay, time to upgrade the army. Can actually play KR in a speed higher than 1. Can't wait for the China update. Yeah, great. That's some great stuff there, Mike. Oh, Ecuador lasted like 2 days. Ecuador lasted all of 2 days. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the stream in like 10 minutes or so. But I wonder if anything weird is gonna happen between now and then. Regulate imports. Alright, very good. Oh, o petróleo enoso! Popular support for complete state control of oil has always been there. It's unfortunately only 5 oil. So it's not really all that much. I do like civilian factories though. Can you turn off the music? Why would I? I mean, most people like it. I like it. If you don't like it, it's already pretty low volume. I don't think it's really a huge, like, you know, problem. Okay, sure. Were you having weird music? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Petroleo enoso! Of course. Also, like, is this cancer or what? Is this fucking cancer or what? I hate the Donau Adria Bund so much. It should not exist. USA is triggered. Yeah, MacArthur is about to lose. Oh no, you have discovered me. My true identity is revealed. I am Vladimir Zhirinovsky. I have a question for you. Do you speak Spanish? No. Although I am Italian, so it's relatively close. Why do you hate Austrians so much? It's just because... Okay, now this is blessed. Now this is fucking good. Okay, my everything is... see, this is cool. Okay, this is good. This is fucking good. He fucking made... The absolute madman actually made the Danubian Federation. Actually made the Danubian Federation. What a boss. What a total boss. Anyway, so accepting this path, which is boss, I just dislike how the Austrian Empire is just ridiculously stable in Kaiserreich HOI4. So, just, you know, an empire that should have fallen apart realistically just, you know, it becomes so ridiculously powerful because all the puppets just give them 1 trillion troops. And they're annoying to deal with because they guarantee like half the states in Eastern Europe. You know, Italian Republic, whatever Serbia wants to do, so like Montenegro, Poland. Sometimes they have to deal with Romania and you know, Ukraine too. So it's like they're just annoying. They guarantee Albania sometimes, or they kill Albania sometimes. It's just not fun to have them around. See, with the Danubian Federation though, at least it's based AF, so you know, it's kind of okay. All right, time for the heavy-handed development, boys. What's in Australia? It's a big island in the South Pacific. The Chilean crisis. We've never officially broken relations with Chile after the syndicalist revolution, and many times have members of that government visited us. Today, an unknown person in Chilean politics, Mr. Labarca, visited the Catete and was welcomed by President Mangabeira, something that caused nothing less than a panic in the nation. The idea of a known syndicalist radical meeting with the president is seen as both absurd and borderline treason, and many military officers and the press issued statements that more read like ultimatums to our government than anything. If we fold to their demands, we will be arresting an innocent man and falling out of favor with any leftists in our nation and abroad. The opposite is true if we do not, but the danger of civil war looms on the horizon. A decision must be taken immediately. Albania needs Hoxha to resist the Austrian imperialists. If you go totalist Greece, you can get Hoxha in power in Albania. So yeah, bunkers ahoy. Anyway, so this is the big decision, right? Syndicalist or democratic? Because if we go ahead and accept the Chilean guy, this goes down into the path for the coup, which is going to be the way we turn syndicalist. So I'm not sure. What do you think? I've already got like long-live collective ownership. This is Hearts of Iron 4. It's Kaiserreich. It's a mod for it. The map mod is called Reworked Map and Counters Kaiserreich version. Cindy, democracy is boring. Yeah, but see, like, the thing is, it's been a long time since I've played with that social democratic path as lawful good. Nah, fuck that. Go Cindy. Syndicalist. Oh boy. BR aquí, Hue rises. Zhirinovsky is chaotic evil. Oh, Zhirinovsky is chaotic good. Okay, we have got a bunch of syndicalism. We have got a bunch of syndicalism. Yeah, it looks like we're going totalist, boys. We're going with the Maximariat. Totalist gang is about to rise up. Now, as I've said, the stream is about to end, but first, we're gonna do the totalist gang. Yeah, okay, so coup attempt. The army would have no more. After the president's refusal of their demands, they prepared to assault the presidential palace and end our government by force. The so-called Chilean crisis has escalated in ways that could have never been foreseen, and already some suggest that the president should step down to avoid bloodshed. However, if we stand our ground, sympathetic elements in the army will surely side with us, and we can in theory resist. Brazil stands at a crossroads in history, and the decision of our head of state will determine our future. So either PEPF. Okay, so wait. So now we need to accept the coup, right? I think, okay, I'll save just in case, because you never fucking know. But the guy said, Raul said that I need to accept the army coup. Right? And then I'm gonna have the counter coup. So this is gonna make me a authoritarian Democrat, the PEPF. Partido Parlamentarista Federal. What if Zhirinovsky was Hodgest Nazball gang? Liberal Democratic Party of Russia. But anyways, I will... Yes, okay, so I need to do the counter-revolution first. Yeah, okay, syndicalist counter-coup. Okay. Foul traitors have seized this presidential palace. After arresting President Mangabeira and declaring in a pronunciamiento that they would not step down, the reactionary officers clearly miscalculated their strength in Rio, especially in terms of manpower. Leftist military men, workers' militias, anarchists, and students, led by Isidoro Diaz Lopez and Luis Carlos Prestes, not to mention civilian leaders, successfully seized barracks and the palace after a day of intense conflicts. While the future is certainly uncertain, there is little doubt that Brazil's capitalists overplayed their hand and accelerated the arrival of the revolution. Brazil is liberated from capitalism. Ah, that's great. That's a great flag. United Communes of Brazil, Isidoro Diaz Lopez, Partido Sindicalista Brasileiro. Internationalist Hodgest Party of Brazil, of course. Okay, so now we get the coup, boys. We get the coup. Okay, so now our position is we have a divided military, extreme decentralization, but we're gonna have the trade union Congress, and hurrah! Yes, of course. We're gonna have the trade union Congress, and of course we are going to. I love it. We're gonna do the maximalists and have the Maximariat. I think, at least. Now it would be great to know. Oh, we can support the CSA. We just need 2,000 infantry equipment. I'm not sure we have the infantry equipment. Oh, whoa! What's kind of funny though is that I think that Brazilians are still fighting alongside the PSA somewhere. That's a new flag. Yeah, it is a new flag. It's pretty great. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly like which divisions over here are going to be our divisions, but like we have sent volunteers to the PSA, so who knows? Who knows? I would really love to know like how the foreign policy works, because again, like I don't see foreign policies really anywhere else. Like again, maybe we just need to finish, you know, a few of these things. Obligatory party membership. So I'm not sure what your options for foreign policy will be for the totalists. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Glorious totalism. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Next time we shall be finishing this stuff, and we're probably gonna have to deal with some civil war as well. Decisions and events. Yeah, okay, thought so. Anarcho-syndicalist uprising. Oh, that's okay, that's Spain. Are you gonna win? Maybe. Yeah, send you some guys. Yeah, okay. So next up, we're gonna have to deal with most likely internal instability, and from that is gonna rise a new and glorious Brazil. Yeah, here we are. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Maximalistas will be in charge. They are minority but large margin, but their loud cries for action and strong leadership resonate with some leaders. No matter who walks off this Congress in power, blah blah blah. Okay, so they're just the normal factions. Maximalistas. The Union of Brazil is proclaimed. Brazil's future is now. We have always lived under the oppression of a small upper class since our independence. No more. The world is now aware of the power of the workers, and peoples of the earth rise across the continents against their would-be masters. We will now ensure prosperity and peace for Brazil, for the workers by the workers. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Direct rule from Rio de Janeiro. Abilio de Nequete. Oh god, Italians confront each other. Oh no. The Italian Civil War left scars on the people who lost their homeland to war and ideological allegiances to the Italian Social Republic. Socialist Republic. The Italian Social Republic is not the same thing as the Italian Socialist Republic. Not by a long shot. Were kept hidden until our proclamation of the Union of Brazil, having turned into gloating and then confrontations and angry mobs fighting people once they once saw as brothers coming from the same place. Provincial revolts. Okay, so this is what is gonna be. This is what is gonna be the, you know, our main focus for the next episode. There's a big old revolt in Piratini. Oh god, they spawned with a bunch of guys. Nazball, Brazil. Yes, of course. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the South and Bakia, and probably other people as well. Now, what's great about this is that hi Vargas. What's great about this is that they all have their own focuses, which is just something else. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Yeah, blah blah blah.